Hey, it's JC1424 once again with some NASCAR 2005. Chase for the cup, Elliott for the bowl. I don't know. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to get to the Chicago Street Course in NASCAR 2005. A game from 2004. I already have a career mode. I have done absolutely nothing in this career mode. Okay, that's right. I already tried recording this, and then the Elgato dropped 15 minutes worth of footage, and I could do nothing with it. Where do I go? What edit driver. Okay. Make this so difficult. You're going to type Walmart, and then you're going to type exclusive. First name, then last name. See, I already did it. I would show you me doing it, but I already did this, so I can't do it. I'll do career mode on this game some other day. I hate this game. I would like to use a certain paint scheme in this video. I couldn't do it last time. Also, you have no way of knowing what paint scheme you're buying. You just buy random paint schemes because this game is stupid. I hate this game. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm going to use this car in this video because I love this car. Last time I wound up having to use this car because it was already unlocked and I kept on buying the wrong paint scheme. As you can see, I was getting stupid Irwin and blue ice cars. So we got custom, which is legend difficulty for my custom settings right now. We'll do 25% race length because 100 laps is a bit too much. 50 is closer to 75. I think they're going to go with like a 75 lap race for the Chicago Street Course, just because it's the 75th anniversary of NASCAR in 2023. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to Kurt Bushy Bush. There he is. So this is 2004 Sharpie car. Fuck that car. That's ugly. There's an Urban car. Sharpie test car. Yeah! There we go. It's got the red. It's got the Rubbermaid in the back. I've heard they probably also have his regular Rubbermaid paint scheme from 2003 since that was a classic. It's going to be in the fantasy track somewhere as Lakeshore Drive. Why is the map so yellow? Is that a Need for Speed Most Wanted map? I'm going to click Qualify. Because I want this to be a last to first challenge. And you can't do that unless you run a qualifying lap. Also, this game has some detection issue I've never seen with any other game, where you have 2 out laps. You start a lap and it still doesn't count. So to prevent that from happening, I'm going to start this lap really early. I'm not going to have 2 out laps. I'm going to have 1 out lap. Also, the chase cam is way too close in this game. So I'll do that. Though I typically go with the close chase anyways. See, look, I started a lap. It didn't even count. Most laps around this track are like a minute and a half or so. Or less, actually. There you go. It's a nice race logo. Lakeshore Drive 400. I don't know if they're going to call that in reality. They could call it the Walmart 400 or something like that. I don't know. Because this is a Walmart exclusive thing. You got your Kyle Petty, you got your Brendan Gaughan. They are just stacking up at the start already. Looks like we got Mark Martin and Rusty Wallace in the front row from what I'm seeing on that map up there. Of course, they're going to get on the brakes hard for turn 1. I'm going to try to pass a bunch of guys right here. Well, I mean, I guess you could call that a bunch of guys, but that was 2 cars. 1 cars. And Michael Waltrip back here. They are just taking up the whole goddamn track. They are blocking me everywhere they can. Oh my goodness. It's like I move over, they get in the way. Oh. Man, this is just a sight to behold in this game. There is obviously like a Chicago Street Course in NASCAR 09 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 that is very different from this, and it sucks. It's quite lame. It's basically a short track with some weird turn 1-2 thing. I keep on smashing the brakes because they keep on stopping, and then I wind up stopping more because I don't know when they're going to get back going again, but we're 38th. They really like to drive the exact shape the track is supposed to be instead of making it as fast as possible. So you got the chicane, and they swerve their way through it. Yeah, this is just an amazing track. Honestly, I like this Chicago Street Course more than what they projected with iRacing to do in reality in 2023. I'm kind of just lying back, trying to sort through all the bullshit. These AI that I'm racing against, they're the bullshit. You got that weird building over there out in the distance. Ow! I can't handle being next to you in this really thin roadway. That really weird building out there. It's the weird building. I can't pronounce the words. But it's got like these pillars underneath it. It's just this wide open space. It feels very dangerous. Very vulnerable concept to design a building that way. But it kind of feels like I'm playing Spider-Man, except I'm driving in a stock car on the streets. But Spider-Man is New York, and this is Chicago. Ugh. A couple tunnels, bridges. I feel like we're driving under the train tracks right now, maybe? I have no idea. Jeff Gordon is driving his Pepsi car. Why does he keep doing it? Last time I tried recording this video, he drove the Pepsi car. Except he ran up front with that. Now he is sucking with it. Oh! There's a wall that sticks out right there, and I'm trying to just arc it back underneath somebody. Make my way to the field. So like the way they swerve through here, instead of just going straight, I'm trying to avoid him, but he is blocking me. They love to block. They don't like Kurt Busch. They just want to block Kurt Busch. Bashing this damn car up trying to get to the field. That's the interesting thing is I am so much faster than these AI at this track. Like, it's insane. I can pull away about 4 seconds a lap. But when I'm in traffic, I'm like half a second faster. So if there's no stupid caution, all self-inflicted by me. I can have this long green flag run and finally have pit stops around, I don't know, lap 25 or 26. Ugh, get off of me. I'm trying to make the passes and I'm desperate. I hate the thought of just not making passes whenever I am faster. We're up to 31st. It's okay. Please stop blocking me whenever I have such big runs. EA Sports AI. Why do I hate this game? The AI do not get even a hint of tire wear in this game. The driving model is very deprived from what NASCAR Thunder 2004 was. I feel like it is in every single way, aside from the fact they added more series. Like, add more content to the game and then decrease the quality of everything else. Like a more garbage driving model and then worse tire wear. Some of these tracks you cannot drive with tire wear on. It's just not doable. Like Homestead, the car becomes completely undrivable after like 3 damn laps. What are you doing, Bach Tops, for retardation? Oh, guy's trying to spin me out into the freaking corner. Okay, I guess I will not be passing many times soon. We're up 27th. Ryan Newman is leading this thing, so it is a Penske show. I'm not at Penske yet. Why y'all doing this? I'm with Roush. And my Roush teammates started on the pole, I guess. Ow, motherfucker. See, that's why I get for trying to make passes, for trying to race. You're not allowed to race. This is not NASCAR. This is Formula Uno. Okay, we don't do the racing here. We follow the leader. We don't make no passes. You can't pass into a corner. You can't pass off a corner. You can't pass in a straight line. There's no passing. None of that nasty shit. That's what it's going to be like in real life. Oy, oy, oy. This stupid oaf right here. Christian Fittipaldi, John Andretti, Jeff Green, Bobby Labonte, Bubba Wallace, Eric Jones. I don't know who drives the 43 car. It's a different damn guy every year. And they're all fucking stupid and they all suck. They all hold me up. Charlie Davis. Charlie, about to be Charlie Brown. Make them shit your fucking pants. Get the fuck out of the way. God damn it. First he's blocking me because that's how he wants to drive the track. Then, ow. Then he's blocking me on purpose because EA Sports. It's in the game. Now, these days, it's EA Sports. I hate it. Ugh. At first it was in the game. Now it's in some game 10 years ago. So this is Scott Riggs. He's got his rookie stripes on. I know that much. And then another game, it's Patrick the Carpenter. In the previous game, it's Johnny Benson. And I don't know who drove the 10 car before Johnny Benson, though. Did anyone even drive the 10 car back in like NASCAR 2001 or whatever it was? I don't freaking know. I remember the Pontiac that he was driving back in like NASCAR Thunder 2002. He had that for a while. This was the first year after Pontiac left. They left after the 2003 season. The one where Ricky Craven won at Darlington against Kurt Busch. And this guy right here I'm racing with. Anyways, we are 21st. I'm over here checking up and backing off, trying to let Jeff Burton get the corner right. But he's driving even slower than I am, despite me driving slower than I should be. Wind up damn near wrecking him. I hate that we're going through the field and I'm seeing these great drivers and I'm seeing fancy cars. And then I see some great drivers and then I see a fancy car. Like Dale Jarrett. Had he already fallen off so much by 2004 that this is how he ran? Wait a second, I already passed this guy, red car, white stripes. Ow. Why did you do that? Why? I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to do. I get this big old run. I'm like, okay, I'll just go around him. And instead he's like, no, I'm going to put him in the wall. He's a bitch. You're right. I am a bitch. Fuck you. I hate this. It's a really interesting tunnel we have here where the shadows look kind of odd on the car. I mean, the shadows beneath the car, I guess, look appropriate. But anything else, it's like they decrease a ton of contrast for the paint of the car. See, this looks normal. This is a normal reaction to darkness. But we in that other tunnel, some weird kind of lighting change. I saw Kevin Harvick up there. He's pissed off at me. I don't know what the hell I did to him in 2004 for this to happen. What rivalry was there between Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch in 2004? Or was it from 2003? Why are you trying to block me whenever I am at your door? He's AI, man. So we are 15 and a half seconds behind. I don't know if we are gaining or losing time every lap as I am sorting through all the traffic and these guys are so slow and they're banging me into walls. We're working our way around Tony Stewart. He is not giving me any room. He's swerving into the wall. I'm trying not to wreck because he will not stop being next to me. Okay, we're going in. I'm going in. I ran out of room. You should have fuck off, Tony Stewart. I mean, you can see we are in the middle of the field on the map. That's how much of an advantage you get by starting up front, is that you don't have traffic to slow you down. Those guys, they're just running full speed. No one's stopping them. And then me, I'm just constantly sorting through traffic. So yeah, we're still about 15 and a half seconds behind, maybe 15 seconds now. The closer I get up front, the less cars I'm going to be passing. Good God, Sterling Marlin over here. Just parked it in front of Kevin Harvick. Yeah, I said all kinds of great, wonderful things the first time I recorded this video, me running this race. And now I can't remember all the stuff that I said. So I can say it again and actually provide commentary. So I'm sitting here, and I am racing around this track. It is a nice track. But I really think I like this version than what I saw with them on iRacing. It looks less dangerous in my opinion. It's only dangerous the buffoon's trying to ram me into a wall that's impending as we go into a corner. There's Dale Earnhardt. So, right now, Kurt Busch is the only driver in the NASCAR Cup Series that had raced in the Cup Series with Dale Earnhardt. But then he's sitting out with the concussion, so there's no one in the NASCAR Cup Series that is racing today that got to race with Dale Earnhardt. I mean, unless maybe you could look back down into the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series sometimes. There's always a possibility of that. When did Dale Earnhardt ever drive in the Truck Series? Who am I kidding? Dale Earnhardt. He let me by so easily. I think a bunch of other guys maybe ran me into the walls and stuff, but Dale Earnhardt, nope. That's interesting. The thing is, Dale Earnhardt, he didn't get to stick around long enough to know how Kurt Busch raced to race him disrespectfully, deservingly. That's the funny thing. It's like Kurt Busch raced with them for like one race, or most of one race. This is going in a very dark direction. But like, if he was there in 2001 through the whole season, they would have actually witnessed and experienced the Kurt Bushness. So now that we're starting to get out of the deep traffic of the tail of the field, we are really making up time on the leaders. Just 11 seconds back. That was all Casey Kane's fault. I decided I was going to run the outside of the corner. He decided he was going to run the inside and the outside of the corner. Show us the replay. Yeah, why are you going to the left? The corner's over there. No, we're not pitting under the caution. Man, I should have just turned off the damn cautions in the first place. Because now they're going to bunch the field back together, and I'm just going to take off and drive right up to the lead like it's nothing. Because it is nothing. You took away Ryan Newman's big advantage that he had. I mean, I guess this is why we have the stage racing these days. So if someone's climbing their way to the field after a poor start, and as long as they have a good pit stop between the stage or whatever, they can wind up making up more positions with that good track position they got after the first stage. But it's like, we don't need that whenever there's a caution every single time someone drops a goddamn potato out of their ass or loses a tire or freaking they can't get the nutted, or Eric Jones the situation, whatever this crap is. All this stuff. Why is the frame rate so low? I don't even have the mirror on. Put that mirror on. Yeah. Decrease the frame rate even more. And Casey Kane, I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. Mark Martin, stop trying to pass me. Mark Martin, stop trying to pass me. Not a smart place to pass. I'm getting cock-blocked by Casey Kane, and you keep on trying to pass me. Making two passes at the same time. What's the plan, man? You swerving left, you swerving right. And this big old run can't do anything with it. Now, Jimmy Johnson is leading the race. Casey Kane, I'm about to fucking knock the shit out of you. You don't stop. You don't stop. What are you doing? Stop it. Fine, I'll hit the wall. This has never been a good situation right here, is being on this side of the track, whatever, or next to somebody. I can't be on the left side or the right side of it. But I get this freaking run, I'm like, I take it. I go. Okay, so I made a clean pass on Casey Kane. Maybe he hates me less. If I ever have to pass him again, I'm probably gonna have to pass him again. I would like to lap the entire field in this video, in this race. This video is this race. Duh. And I feel like that caution helped that. But, you know, if I've already gotten to the lead and I'm creating a big lead for myself, and I feel like that doesn't help. This, skipping a few laps to bunch the field back together, I think it does. I just got past two more cars. Why do you do that, you idiots? And I feel like this is better road course AI than we've seen in some of the EA Sports NASCAR games. I mean, they're pretty slow most of the time. I don't know what Ryan Newman is doing back there. Freaking Ryan Newman is hitting the inside wall, hitting the outside wall. Jimmy Johnson is good at this track, though. The first time I recorded this video, he led most of the race against Dale Earnhardt Jr. I am going to jerk this thing. I'm going to jerk this fucking car out. Have at it. It's Jimmy Johnson's fault. He's leading this damn race now. I don't know what happened to Mark Martin and Rusty Wallace. They were on the front row, and suddenly they'd done falling back to 5th or 10th or wherever Rusty Wallace was. He really got to park it into some of these freaking corners. Now I don't have the traffic. I have to brake on my own freaking accord. I'll go ahead and show you my fastest lap of the race. Whether that's in this run or after we've taken green flag pit stops. If I can make it that far without wrecking myself. Something tells me I won't be able to make it that far without wrecking myself. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Alright, we got people taking pit stops. A lot of people taking pit stops. I wasn't expecting them to take pit stops this freaking early. I mean, look where we are on fuel right now. Like, half a tank. Granted, we skipped some laps under the caution, but I know you just can't make it to the end on a full tank of fuel. But, man, the frame rate, despite us not being in traffic and shit, it's quite ridiculous. It's like 15 frames per second whenever you get to this mid-section of the track over here. And I've lost so much front grip. So I feel like it's the dang tires that we're pitting for rather than the fuel. But whether I got tires or not at any point in this freaking race, I'll probably still win. You could probably blow tires if you ran the whole 50 laps without getting tires. See, this guy just pit. And I remember passing that guy earlier. Yeah, confused him with some other guy driving a red and white car. I just really don't want to wreck this thing again and bring out another caution. I don't want any cautions. I want my chance to lap the entire field. I just don't think it's going to happen because now I'm in traffic again and the leaders are faster. So not only are the leaders faster, but I am in traffic again. No, I needed to say that twice to reinfer the point. Okay, are you blocking me? He's blocking me. Stupid freaking Ricky Craven. Okay, I'll go on the inside then. No, you're going to go to the inside. Okay, I'll go to the outside then. No, he's going to go to the ding dong fuck bat wing nuts shit ass. Fuck you. Stupid. Stupid. Yes, boys in the game. Dirty. Move! Freaking Ricky Crow or whatever.
Don't worry about a fly from him. He's feeling nice today. Left side. The 99 car is shadowing behind you. You're clear. Watch the left. Getting a little more cushion than usual from him. That one didn't hurt you. 5:32. Whoa, that was a quick lap. Don't go your left, bud. The cleaner you keep her, the faster she'll be. Come on, buddy. Hold on, he's still there.
Don't care. He's an idiot. I get this run, he blocks me. I start getting my nose in there, I wind up hitting the freaking wall. And that's how the AI are designed. It's the same problem, just constant loop. No matter who it is you're racing, you're trying to put him a lap down, and that's how they want to race you. I mean, I am the leader, but they'll do that too whether you're in second, third, fourth. They'll do it for last place. But even that's actually worth something. Man, imagine doing this in an exhibition event. But even the Chicago Racing Reality is not going to be an exhibition event. Just kind of strange. Some of the races that they have as exhibition events, and some that they don't. Okay. Because this wasn't the first street course that EA came up with. The first was New York. They didn't go to New York first, they went to Chicago. I actually might go to a Chicago street course race if it was happening in like 2026. There's this slight possibility that the FIFA World Cup final would be in Chicago, considering they got one of the like biggest stadiums and shit. But no, they probably arranged in NASCAR to have a race here for 3 years and not in 2026, just 23, 24, and 25. And I really want to go to the FIFA World Cup final. We got a FIFA World Cup this year, but the one in the Americas is not for another 4 years after the one that's later this year. I don't know why the FIFA World Cup is happening like in the winter, or yeah, in the winter, like sometime in freaking November or something. That's so strange to me. Move! I'm trying to pass you for like 3 corners. I don't know how many cars I got to lap down. I kind of remember the guys that were in the top 10. You know, like maybe Tony Stewart was one of them. Mark Martin was in there. Rusty Wallace. But, yeah. In 2023, I plan to go to the Indy 500. So no NASCAR races because I've never been to an Indy 500. So that's on my radar. After going to the Daytona 500 this year, the NASCAR thing. Would you stop trying to cause a caution? You stupid singular fucktard. Stop that. Stop trying to cause a caution. Stop hitting me. Go eat mayonnaise. Well, anyways, now that I'm lapping cars again, it took a while because I found a nice gap in the field. I've known about this Walmart track, this Chicago whatever, since I got NASCAR 09, and we had like a cheat code book or something, and then I think it had stuff about NASCAR 09, and I don't remember which cheat code book it was. It had these little tiny green books or blue books or something. They told you stuff about PSP games, NASCAR games, and PS2 games, like all these different 2006 to 2010 generation of video games. And I feel it was the same damn code for every NASCAR game from NASCAR 06 to NASCAR 09. And this is the first one, but they have it as Walmart exclusive. So in every game after this, it's Walmart Every Day with a capital E and a capital D. And they want even Walmart Everyday cheat code for NASCAR 09 on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, except it's Chicago Pier instead. I am about to shit in your ass, Dale Jarrett. Fuck you. This is ridiculous. So there's Mark Martin. So I guess that's telling us like how much of the field we're lapping at this point. Or maybe he's just really falling back. I don't know how much of the field is pit. I kind of figured everyone has except for me at this point, considering we just saw a bunch of people pitting a while ago. I should pit now, just get some fresh tires. We're already past the halfway point. We did skip some laps, so we should be quite even at this point. Okay, 70. There's so much lag. Like, there's lag everywhere. And it's not just in the race footage. Now, we're going to fix the damage. We can get all that stuff. But, like, the speedometer and the time counter thing. Like, even that's not going as fast as I think it should. I saw some weird janky stuff with that rear tire. I don't know if you saw that. I want to fix up this car. Make it more aerodynamic. We got a lot of straights here. I think there's even a lot of straights at the Chicago street course that they're going to have in reality. Okay, yeah. Pat everything down. Put the tape on it. No. Don't put tape on it. That's illegal. You got cars coming up on me? Oh, it's Jimmy Johnson. Okay, so he hasn't pit yet. Damn, that's how big my lead was. I took a pit stop, and we came off pit road still leading with this guy who hasn't. Well, Jimmy Johnson, I'm sorry to tell you this, but no one else is going to win this race except me if this is the situation that you're in. Honestly, I thought I was just going to like make a cut to whenever things start happening again, lap more cars. But no. I got to take the lead back. Interesting race things. Okay, here we go. It doesn't really matter that he's on older tires. He's going to have the same damn laps either day anyway. I did an entire season on this game. Enough to discover that... Well, another thing that really annoys me is you can get the pole like it's nothing. Every single track. You can get the pole 34 times in the 34 race season. So they ain't got Pocono. That's another terrible thing about this game. They ain't got Pocono. They ain't got my favorite track. Well, it's got Rockingham. So I guess that's my favorite track. Okay, so now that we gotten our pit stop done taken, I don't know what the hell the point of that was. Yeah, all his room at the top, and he just tried to hit me. But yeah, we got our pit stop taken. Now all those other guys are taking pit stops 10 laps after the first ones did. I don't know what the heck this race is, man. This is just weird. But we're back to lapping cars. And I would like to leave lots of footage of me just making moves and stuff. Something for you to watch while we're waiting for this Michigan race to start today. I'm assuming I can get this video out before it's time for me to go pick up my friend Cade so we can watch it together. I mean, me and Kate haven't done a video together yet. But I mean, I guess we could at some point. Interesting story about me and Cade. I found Cade from a real Radmin comment section. I was saying something about how at some point I got to move from Louisiana to Florida. And he was like, hey, I also live in Louisiana. And then we started watching races together. Because, like, we hooked up. No, not like that. No. Like I found his Facebook, and then he found mine, and then there's the messages. I remember the first race that we decided to watch together. It started raining on lap 1. A bunch of JGR cars crashed into the wall. So, like, I wound up being late to show up to watch the race, but, like, it all just absolute shit show as soon as the race started, so it didn't matter. I got there and they were in the middle of a rain delay. Oh my god, what a track hazard this shit is. This is like those people that merge onto the freaking interstate and they're going 40 miles an hour. Scott Wimmer in the 22 car over here. Yeah, so I get to Cade's place. We play some NASCAR Heat 5 or whatever. And then the race gets back going. And the most random guy winds up winning it. Well, we thought Christopher Bell was going to win that race. And instead it was Eric Almirola. Yeah, I met Cade last year. New Hampshire was the best race of 2021. That's so weird. And it was a pretty damn good race this year, too. The ending was relatively exciting. I still prefer the Richmond race that we had at the beginning of 2022 to pretty much everything else this year. We've had some great finishes and all, but we ain't had green flag runs like Richmond at many other tracks. It's always been just littered with cautions. They bracket it back up again, random winner, like the Coca-Cola 600. All this great racing, a car flipping and everything, but then we can't just have whoever it was that was the fastest making the best moves and everything win the race. It's just a shit show for like a couple restarts at the end of the race. I hate that shit. So I'm trying to make commentary and move through the field. I guess my fastest lap is going to be that one on the worn tires because now I'm in traffic, I can't do shit. I constantly have to maneuver around cars and check up, and they block every single one of them. Look, Jack Sprague or Ward Burton or I don't know, David Rudiman, some zero guy. I'm giving the brakes really early because I have no idea where he's trying to go. Let me send it under here. Here we go. This is the tightest corner on the track. And it reminds me very much of the first corner at Seattle Circuit in the Gran Turismo games. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. I did this ginormous Gran Turismo 4 Let's Play. Everyone knows Turn 1 at Seattle. See, there's Rusty Wallace. He started front row. But I've only lapped so many cars. What is happening with these guys? I don't even know. Gosh, there's that red and white car. See, that red and white car was started way at the back. Then you got Greg Biffle, who's one of the best drivers in this game. I mean, he's supposed to be. He drives for Roush, and Roush was on like a hot streak for a couple of years. Then that went downhill. Oy, 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 oy. But yeah, Michael Maroops has been doing all these videos of NASCAR 09 Chicago Pier, and like live streams and stuff. I don't see the big deal. The track sucks. The AI suck at it. The car sucks at driving that game. Like, I would say this is better, even though this is kind of shitty. It ain't Thunder 04. I'm just waiting for him to do one of those long endurance races going around this track. Oh, I mentioned this whenever I first recorded this video, doing this race right here. There was this guy who found out that I was planning on making a video running an endurance race here at this Chicago Street Course 2004, circa 2004. And he found out I was going to do this, and he's like, you can't do that. You should not do that. I recommend you do not do that. It has already been done. Rhino GT4 already did it. He's the guy with the Dodge Viper in his profile picture. You could look at it, and he's also got a second channel, and blah, 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 blah. I've been watching Rhino GT4 for 9 goddamn years, and I don't know why this guy's telling me all this stuff, and I don't even like the reasoning. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I feel like that's a good reason to not do something because someone else has done it. Well, guess I'll never play this game, never play this game, never do this, never do that. I don't know. weird people. But, you know, everyone's just been talking about Chicago street course stuff and how much they hate it. And I'm like, I don't know why this took so long. It wound up taking 19 years for this to actually happen. And you could say 18, but it hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen next year. But, yeah, I would say 19 years it took for the Chicago street course to happen. I don't know how long they've been talking about making this happen, though. Or if it's just been recent, and Chicago's like, hey, that'd be great for your sport, and great to bring money to the city. I don't know who's going to make more money, Chicago or NASCAR. I mean, if we have brake failures and shit at the Chicago street course, I think it's going to be just a grand loss of money altogether. I think NASCAR is just trying to make new fans. I could see that happening if they have a street course race. But I feel like they should... Jesus, this Kroger car. I feel like they should do it at different cities, not just one freaking city. They got the Los Angeles with the Coliseum, then they're going to have Chicago, then they're going to do Chicago again, then they're going to do Chicago again. They could go to New York. They could go do Miami. We got F1 doing Vegas. I guess they're trying to do it at a place they don't have a track anymore. Yeah, there's no track in Chicago. There's no NASCAR track in Chicago. That doesn't exist. So, yeah, I guess that's why we're doing this. I've envisioned NASCAR at some point returning to the whole 48 race schedule thing. Which, that sounds insane. Sounds impossible. So it's like, oh, you gotta make the season longer and make it take longer. But no, you could just put more races. Ow. There's nothing I could do about that. It gets tight and the wall comes out and eats you. That's like an I-55 death wall right there. Oof. What if racing knows all about the I-55 death wall? Jeff Burton. Well, there goes my chance of lapping the entire field since the wall ate my car. There's all my straightaway speed. Good God. Casey Mears. So is Casey Mears a lap down? I mean, all these guys were a lap down. And I just gotta put him back a lap down because they try to give them their laps back, and it's like, no, now they're just sitting in the way. This was terrible. So many freaking things about like early 2000s NASCAR. Terrible and stupid. Like the guy who wins the race getting the same amount of points as the guy who led the most laps and finished second or third or some dumb crap. Which I don't feel like we're getting much difference with these freaking stage points. And then, like, what was it? Last week, they had a race at a track. It was the Indianapolis Road Course. Yeah. And Bubba Wallace got just as many points as Tyler Reddick because he got a lot of stage points and he finished 5th while Tyler Reddick did not. We have a caution. They're cutting out laps that I could be using to pass these guys that keep on just cheating me at the restart. I don't get restart speed. It's EA Sports game. I had nothing to do with that. I thought like I bumped into somebody and like it accordion trained dominoes through the field. But no, I ain't got anything to do with that. I'm all the way over there in that other corner. Look at this. This is Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man 2 right here. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. There are less than 10 laps to go in the race. Stop with the lap cars. Okay. It's weird. I could have sworn we had like 9 laps to go at that restart or something. So I don't know why I did the lap car thing right there. Put on the mirror. Now check all these guys up. I am going to send it harder into this corner. This car is just totaled. It's a fucked up piece of shit now because I rammed into the wall. I mean, it's not my fault that happened. I don't take accountability for that bullshit. Oy, oy, oy. But back on the topic of the 48 race season, like, screw it. I hate the fact that we're going 36 races, and yet they got these records that they're so big. It's like, if Richard Petty's so damn great, then make the season just as long so we can see if there are drivers better than them to have the opportunity to run that many races. Because you can get better attendance at all these races like Richmond, Martinsville, Bristol if you just hold them all in the same damn weekend. You have 2 races, even 3 races some weekends. 3 races? Why are you hitting me? You gonna hit me again? What the heck? Weirdo. Weirdo McBeardo Jimmy Johnson. Boom. McBeardo. I can't make the car do the things. Well, here we come to start the final lap of this race. That was my fastest lap right there. Well, fuck, I'll make this one my fastest lap because I want to commentate through it. That's probably impossible. I think I found a faster way through the second chicane, the one that comes before the final straight. Get the brakes right at 400. Kind of tap my way into it. Ugh. You should listen to the gearing, though. It's fucking stupid. It's like that constantly, and it's so dumb. But yeah, that hairpin right there is tight. I mean, I'll call it a hairpin, even though it comes all cockeyed into it. Get on the brakes right after the shadow ends. Listen to this shit. It's so fucking funny. I hate it sometimes because it fucks up my corners, but the sound of it is just so dumb. Like, what moron designed this automatic transmission, man? I mean, if it was Gran Turismo, if it was a NASCAR game, I'd probably have the damn manual transmission on. Yeah, you can go through that section about full throttle if you just angle it right and get off the throttle at the right times. I'm going to try to make this in the 120 range, which would be 80 seconds. 80 point something. Come on. Yep, there we go. About 80.5. Yeah, we tore it up quite a bit. And that was exactly an hour and a half race. It's supposed to be like 75 laps, but instead it's 50 because if you said it's a 50%, then it's a 100 lap race. I'm not going to do 100 laps at this Chicago street course, which, by the way, the track length is about the same. Because if you look at the iRacing thing, made it 1 minute and 27 seconds. And that was on iRacing when they're probably going to run faster in real life with better drivers and shit. Okay, yeah, do the donuts. The donuts. Yeah, I did the Logano donuts. We did the loop-de-loop-de-loop. Ooh, bosh. So yeah, I start last, lead, 33 laps, take the win. Jimmy Johnson led 5. Ryan Newman was the pole sitter. I thought it was Rusty Wallace for the longest time, but it's 12 to the same damn font. He led most of the laps that I didn't, leading 12. You can look through this some more. Tony Stewart passed 11 cars, I think, to get up to 6th. Trying to look through to see anything important. Sterling Marlin fell back quite a few spots. Mark Martin started front row. Yeah, I remember that. And then he wound up finishing 14th. Robbie Gordon started 4th, finished 15th. Ricky Craven started the top 10, and I feel like we passed him early on because he was falling back quickly. It is so laggy in the background. Such a laggy game because the PS2 is just a tragedy with these high-quality video games. And, yeah, I guess that's all it's worth looking at. We should be able to just click quit and get a nice victory lane celebration. Yeah, there's Kurt Busch. There's your trophy. It's a lame trophy. You could have put like one of his teammates in there or something, but I guess they didn't start doing that until NASCAR 06. Maybe they do that in the career mode. I have no idea. This guy's got a bunch of teammates, and they didn't show us any of them. So we're back at the main menu. Look at this fast-forwarded footage. You could tell that is fast-forwarded footage of Talladega. And all they have is Talladega in this game. They had all kinds of like montage of awesomeness in NASCAR Thunder 2004. And they took that away. Well, there's nothing much to say. Enjoy the freaking Michigan race today. I think Ryan Blaney's going to win because he won this track last year and he's doing really well this year. Or it could be Bubba Wallace after starting the pole because a lot of drivers start on the pole and then win races this year. I don't know. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.